Basic concepts of chemistry. Chemistry's unique advantages. Chemistry is advantageous in many ways, and there are numerous advantages to studying it. Chemistry, as a fundamental science, is used in every aspect of a person's life, from the food consumed to the products used. The advancement of chemical science has altered the foundation of current medicine. Marvel drugs such as penicillin and streptomycin have been developed as a result of ongoing chemistry research. The numerous reasons for pursuing a degree in chemistry and establishing a career in the field of chemical science are listed below. It teaches useful skills that can be applied in everyday situations involving chemicals. With more students studying chemistry, there has been unprecedented progress in the development of new drugs for the treatment of fatal diseases. A student becomes familiar with the various chemicals found in the environment and gains a better understanding of how natural processes work. A knowledge of chemistry aids in distinguishing between chemicals and using them appropriately. Chemistry is a popular course, and there are numerous professions that a person with a chemistry degree can pursue. The importance of chemistry. There are numerous advantages to studying chemistry. Chemistry, as a central science, is used in every aspect of a person's life, from the food consumed to the products used. The advancement of chemical science has altered the premise of current medicine. With ever-increasing chemistry research, Marvel drugs such as penicillin and streptomycin have been developed. The following are the numerous reasons for pursuing a degree in chemistry and establishing a career in the field of chemical science. It teaches useful skills that can be applied in real life when dealing with chemicals. With more students studying chemistry, there has been unprecedented progress in the development of new medicines for the treatment of fatal diseases. A student becomes acquainted with the various chemicals present in the environment and thus gains a better understanding of how natural processes occur. A command of chemistry aids in distinguishing between chemicals and using them appropriately. Chemistry is a popular course, and there are numerous professions that a person with a chemistry degree can work in. Matter chemical classification. Compounds. A compound is a pure substance composed of two or more elements combined in a specific proportion by mass. It could be split using appropriate chemical methods. Elements are the simplest form of pure substance or matter that cannot be split into two or simpler substances through chemical reactions and methods such as compounds. There are 114 known elements, 92 of which occur naturally, and the remainder have been synthesized. The elements are then divided into three groups: metal, non-metal, and metalloid. Homogeneous mixtures are types of mixtures that have the same composition throughout the sample. Under a powerful microscope, the constituents of these mixtures cannot be seen. We call them solutions as well. Air, seawater, gasoline, brass, and other substances are examples of homogeneous mixtures. Heterogeneous mixture. Unlike homogeneous mixtures, heterogeneous mixtures are composed of two or more parts, phases, with different compositions. These mixtures, such as sand and sugar, chalk powder, or in water, have visible dividing lines between the constituents and can be seen with the naked eye. Figures of importance. The concept of significant figures states that the number of digits used to represent a measure determines its reliability. To be more specific, we use figures that are known with certainty. These are referred to as significant figures. They include all specific figures, as well as a dubious figure in a number. The rules for calculating the number of significant figures. The following crucial topic of some basic concepts of chemistry class is some rules for determining the number of significant figures. The following are the rules. Non-zero numbers are all significant. For example, the number 7.5 has 2 significant digits, whereas the number 7.15 has 3 significant digits. The number of significant figures shall not be determined by the decimal. When a zero appears between two non-zero numbers, it becomes significant. 3.098 has 4 significant figures, while 4.002 has 3 significant figures. Zeros at the start of a number have no meaning. For example, 0.032 has only 2 significant figures, whereas 0.005 has 1. Any zeros to the right of a number have meaning. 18.0, for example, has 3 significant digits, whereas 18.00 has 4 significant digits. Without a decimal point, zeros at the end of a number are ambiguous. The numerical part of an exponential notation represents the number of significant figures. The atomic theory of Dalton. According to Dalton's atomic theory, some basic concepts of chemistry class, all substances are made up of small indivisible particles known as atoms. The shapes, sizes, masses, and other properties of atoms of the same element are similar. The atoms of different elements differ in every way. The atom is the most basic unit of chemical interaction. Atoms combine in single whole number ratios to form molecules, which are compound atoms. Atoms cannot be created, divided, or destroyed during a chemical or physical transformation. Atomic mass unit, an atom mass unit, is defined as 1/12 of the mass of a carbon atom minus 12. One atomic mass unit is equal to 1.66056110-24 g. The atomic mass unit has been replaced by the U, which is known as the unified mass, atomic mass. The average relative mass of an element's atom in relation to the mass of a carbon atom expressed as minus 12 gram atomic mass. The amount of an element whose mass in grams is numerically equal to its atomic mass. The gram atomic mass or gram atom is the atomic mass of an element expressed in grams. The atomic mass of oxygen, for example, is 16 atomic mass unit. Molecular mass. It expresses how frequently a substance's molecule is heavier than 1/12 at the mass of a carbon atom. A gram molecular mass of a substance is defined as an amount of that substance that is numerically equal to its molecular mass. Simply put, gram molecular mass is the molecular mass of a substance expressed in grams. For example, the molecular mass of oxygen is 32 atomic mass unit. As a result, oxygen has a gram molecular mass of 32 g. Formula mass, the sum of the atomic masses of the elements present in a compound's formula unit. It is applied to ionic compounds. Molar mass, the molar mass of a substance is the mass of 1 mole in grams. The volume occupied by 1 mole of any substance is known as its molar volume. It is denoted by Vm. Molar volume is measured in liters per mole or milliliters per mole. Empirical formula. This is a formula that represents the simplest whole number ratio of the atoms in a compound. For example, CH is benzene's empirical formula. A molecular formula is a formula that shows how many different types of atoms are present in a given molecular compound. For example, the molecular formula of benzene is C6H6.